As someone who has not eaten meat since 2009, except there was that one incident at Taco Bell where I ordered a veggie burrito and then I didn't realize until I was halfway done with the burrito that it had beef in it. That was a traumatic experience. I decided to document everything I ate this day. Holy crap, that's good. To truly break down the numbers and see if I got the right amount of protein for my body, which I calculated to be in this range. And if you watch till the end, I'll show you how I calculated that. In this video, we're gonna find out how much protein I ate, first of all, and also, can you get enough protein on a vegan diet to support the health of your human body? But also, why are people so obsessed with protein? How important is it really? All these questions and more will be answered throughout this video, so watch till the end to get all the information that you need. On this day, I started my day with this delicious Just Egg scramble. Just Egg is an egg substitute made out of mung bean protein. It's high in protein. It's 10 grams of protein in 6 tablespoons, which is what I used here. And I also added about 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast plus some veggies. And this breakfast ended up being about 15 grams of protein. Our muscles, bone, and skin are all made up of a type of protein in our body, the most abundant protein in our body, which is called collagen. And a side note, video about collagen I do have on my channel, so you can check it out. And we would not be able to survive without adequate amounts of protein in our diet because some proteins make up enzymes in our body that help digest certain foods. Digestive enzymes like amylase are actually proteins, which break down carbohydrates in our body. And then as a little sweet snack, I had this chia pudding yogurt. I didn't have fruit, but I usually put fruit on top of this. It tastes so good with some strawberries. I have a whole entire recipe video making this if you want to check it out, but this is the simplest, easiest thing. Can we even call it a recipe if you're just putting like 3 or 4 ingredients together? Because all I did was take this high protein yogurt and mix it up with some chia seeds and soy milk. The soy milk adds about 7 grams of protein per cup, whereas almond milk and coconut milk and oat milk do not have much, if any, protein. So that's why I use soy milk. And a lot of vegan yogurts and dairy-free yogurts out there contain a lot of added sugars without much protein. That's why I like this Kite Hill one because it has 17 grams of protein per serving. Did you know there's also a connection between protein and our immune system? Because we have antibodies that protect our immune system and help prevent us from getting sick. And guess what creates these antibodies? You guessed it, it's protein. So without adequate protein, we would not be able to have a healthy immune system either. And then I did a 2-for-1 here because not only did I incorporate this into my lunch, but I also ate this as a snack throughout the day. Can you guess what it is before I tell you? Yes, my friends, this is tempeh. Tempeh is different from tofu because it's actually fermented, but similar to tofu, it is also made from soybeans, which is a complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids. There are a lot of great benefits to eating tempeh. It's rich in fiber, it's rich in probiotics, and depending on the brand you get, it contains about 18 grams of protein per serving, which is about 3 ounces. And it's also naturally gluten-free for my friends with celiac disease or those with gluten intolerances. Tempeh is a little bit of a tricky thing to cook. If you're not used to it, it has quite of a nutty, bitter flavor. So I personally like to steam it sometimes before I cook it because it absorbs the flavors of the marinade a lot better and it gets rid of that bitter taste. This was the first time I've tried this recipe and it turned out absolutely delicious. It didn't take that long to make either. Eating enough protein can also suppress the hunger hormone called ghrelin in our body. Ghrelin makes us hungry. I always think about ghrelin like a gremlin, like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Protein basically helps suppress this hormone so you stay fuller for longer. And I use this in a wrap for lunch. So I put some mayonnaise and some veggies and the tempeh on lavash bread. And by the way, do you guys know about lavash bread? Because I think it's a great staple whole grain to have in your pantry. The one I'm using here has 6 grams of protein and it's only 100 calories for this very large piece of flatbread, but also 5 grams of fiber and very little added sugars. Holy crap, that's good. Another really sad thing is that as we get older, 30s and beyond, our muscle mass tends to naturally decline. And we want to prevent this as much as possible. We want to prevent ourselves from getting osteoporosis. We want to prevent sarcopenia, which is that natural decline in muscle, to preserve the health of our metabolism and our fat burning capabilities. So not only is protein important for building muscle mass, strength training is important too. And you bet I have a video on pre-workout nutrition and strength training, which I will also link down below. And then for dinner, I had this chickpea pasta mac and cheese situation, which I also have a whole video where it's actually a vlog. It's not a recipe video. It's a really easy recipe. I made the cheese sauce out of nutritional yeast, cashews, and spices. But chickpea pasta is pasta made out of chickpeas.
Pasta made out of chickpeas.
It's high in both protein and fiber. So dinner today ended up being about 23 grams of protein here. So as you can see here, I got a 100 grams of protein here, and I also exceeded my fiber goal. And most of my days do not look this perfect. I don't eat this perfectly all the time. And the way that I calculated my personal protein targets is 1.5 to 1.8 grams of protein per kilogram of my current body weight. And this is really gonna vary per individual. I just like this range for myself because I'm trying to build muscle. And also as a vegan, research has shown we probably need to have a little bit more protein than those who eat meat, just to make sure that we're meeting all the amino acids that we need. So if you guys want a video on this, let me know. But keep in mind, I think I also ate chips and other stuff this day. I just didn't document that because it had very little, if any, protein. I'm pretty sure I ate some Oreos. So don't worry, I definitely ate more than 1,200 calories. And research has shown time and time again, there's a lot of health benefits to having a properly planned vegan or vegetarian diet, as long as you're, making sure you're getting all the nutrients that you need. Which is also why it's super important to supplement appropriately with B12, vitamin D, and other vitamins and minerals that could be lacking on a vegan diet. And this is the one that I've been taking lately. It's just one multivitamin that meets all your basic needs. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. But I'm gonna do a little bit mind reading here, okay?
Because I'm a little psychic.
I think some of you, if you're still here watching, might have wondered about the amount of soy products that I was consuming, because yes, a lot of these foods that I ate today had soy in it. And if you've been on the internet for any amount of time, you probably heard some rumors about soy. Are these rumors true or are they myths? Well, I have a lot to say about this topic that I had to create a whole other video about it. So this is the video to watch next to understand the research on soy and how soy products impact our health. Don't forget to give something good to your mind and your body today, and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know any of your thoughts because I love interacting with you guys in the comments. And I'll see you guys in my next one. I hope I'm not. Okay.